quick break, but we're going to just have David Ivory, who's come in a little bit early, so welcome, David, and then we'll have a break. So he was going to be at 11:55 if you're looking for the submission. Fire away.
So, is my presentation up? This is not my presentation.
Oh, that's quite
I could
fun,
do it
this
anyway,
one.
because what I was interested to hear from the literally 1 minute I heard of the last speaker was that this is mine, was how the Safe Speed Neighbourhoods, I understand, Safe Speed Neighbourhoods are like islands. So if I can just, any way to do this full screen? Okay, I'll just go through this like this. Okay, so I commend you. Thanks very much for the opportunity to present to you. Presenting in this way is a privilege. Many countries, many places in the world, we don't have this opportunity, so I thank you. Also, I'd like to thank you that you were quite responsive in addressing some of the concerns in our neighbourhood, because this map was significantly changed during the consultation period from 40 kilometres everywhere to 30 kilometres, so that's great. So thank you for that. This is not going to work, is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the problem with that previous map was that it's a bit hard to see these safe speed neighbourhoods, and so I suggest you change your communications so that we actually show the neighbourhoods. It is about safe speed neighbourhoods, and this actually surfaces some of the problems with the communication, with opportunities that we've got for making what we're doing even better. By surfacing these neighbourhoods, you can see these busy streets. So we're creating islands, as the previous speaker spoke, of safety, but they're separated by these roads, which are scary, crocodile infested. They'll jump out and they'll get your kids. Now, the thing that little children don't understand is they haven't evolved to be scared of cars. They'll just run onto the streets. And I had a personal experience of exactly this. So, but parents do know, so it's all about all those perceptions. So we need to look at safe crossing points across these busy roads between these neighbourhoods to make them connected. And so this is indicative. This is not an actual proposal. I'm just saying we've got these safe speed neighbourhoods. We've got these busy roads. We need to make people be able to move through our suburbs, and these crossing points are important. Now, I'm sorry, I've focused on the south part of Christchurch because I'm a father in Addington, and I know these streets quite well, and my son travels through this part on the way to school. So this, if I can just orientate you, there's Christchurch Southern Motorway at the top, there's Lincoln Road going diagonally, and then Littleton Street, the other diagonal. And you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, Spraden School and Hillmorton High. No crossing points. So if we had those safe speed neighbourhoods where it makes it safe for kids to cycle and to walk to school, those streets need to be connected across those busy streets. Now, my son goes along this twice a day, and that crossing at Littleton Street is scary. He uses the cycleways, which are fantastic. I would not let him go to school if he didn't have those cycleways most of the time. So this is the route that he takes down Edinburgh Street. And the crossing at Littleton Street is scary. There's nothing there. There's a little bit better at Grove Road because it's a quieter street and naturally people slow down. But what I'd like you to focus on is by defining these safe speed neighbourhoods, we can see where we can change other elements of our road network to make it safer. And that goes for all the schools, not just the school that my son goes to. If we have these safe speed neighbourhoods, then we can start identifying safer routes to school, and that improves that perception that the previous speaker was talking. Whether or not it's safer or not, that's not the issue. It's the perception of safety. We know they are safer to be safe speed and slower speed at 30k, but then we need more kids going to school. I've been to my son's school and there's like 40 kids using bikes. On a wet day, it goes down to 5 kids. For a school of 700 kids, that's terrible. It means there's more people on the roads driving, making it less safe. If we can create spaces and roads where it's safer everywhere, then it'll be better for everyone. And it all comes down to those crossings, I believe, because I understand that the 30k is a done deal, but let's make it push it forward and think about how those crossing points. This is not communicating what we're trying to do very well. It's all focused on the streets. If we focus on neighbourhoods, we can see the gaps in the problem and identify them. There's another thing, there's the thresholds from those busy streets into the neighbourhood, and that should be addressed with more than just signs.
Excellent points and perfectly timed. Thank you very much, David. I really appreciate you coming in with that. It's really helpful. Okay, so we will now have a quick break till